Hi, so we are going to do a review of everything we've learned so far. So what I'm going to do is post these questions, read them to you, and I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to think about it in your head. Then I'll let you know the answer. And I want you to kind of self-check in your head, maybe have on your finger how many you got wrong. Wrong, not right. Okay, so let's take a look here. Number 1, what is the first step in the scientific method? Is it to find the problem or conduct, which means do the experiment? 5 seconds to think about it. And the answer is find a problem. Number 2, so if you got it wrong, have a number 1 on your finger. Number 2, what is the last step of our scientific method? To make a hypothesis or form a conclusion? Think about it. And it is form a conclusion. So if you got it right, don't put a finger up. If you got it wrong, add a finger. Number 3, how many times or trials did I say you should do an experiment? 3 to 5 or 1 to 2 to make sure that the answers are correct? 3 to 5 or 1 to 2? The answer is 3 to 5. Got it wrong, add a finger. Got it right? Leave the fingers down. Number 4, what must you do before you come up with a problem? Make an observation or measure your results? Think about it. And the answer is make observations. Number 5, when you write your own hypothesis, is it more acceptable to begin with the word if, then in the middle have the word then? Or do we start with the word we and then have a because? When you write a hypothesis, it's a prediction of what you think will happen and why. The correct answer is the first one. We want to begin with the word if, then, and then because at the end. So it's the first answer. Number 6, a scientist makes observations by using only their eyes. So we just use sight. Or do good scientists use all of their 5 senses? Think about it. The answer is all of their senses, all of our senses. Number 7, when you make a decision about your hypothesis based on the data you collected, you are. So when you take a look at the data or information you collect, what do you do then? Are you making a conclusion? Or are you conducting, which means doing the experiment? So when you're analyzing your data, you then are able to make a conclusion or conduct an experiment. The answer is making a conclusion. So keep adding on your fingers how many you're getting wrong. Number 8, what are the steps you will take to conduct, which means do your experiment? Do we call this in science a procedure? Or is this called a hypothesis? So if you don't know what the word procedure means yet, which I will use more frequently, if you know what the word hypothesis means, that it's a statement of what you think will happen and why, then what do you think the answer is? It is a procedure. Number 9, a process that is the basis for all scientific inquiry is called the scientific method or water cycle. Think about it. Please, hopefully you got it is our scientific method. And number 10 could be a variety of answers. Think about tools you use on a daily basis when you're doing a scientific experiment or making observations. So when you're observing, yes, you're using your eyes. That technically is a tool. What you have in front of you is another example, a hand lens or a magnifying lens. Hopefully you guys know what a microscope is. You can also use a telescope. Many different science tools to make observations with sight. And we're going to stop there, ladies and gents. So hopefully out of 10, okay, if it's out of 10, we just did, hopefully you only missed 1 or 2, and that would give you an 80%, which is a B.